Hi, Debbie. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey,
It's a
Alan.
bit of a treat for us to have you on, and thank you for being here.
Yeah,
So
thank
welcome. Thank you for having me.
you. We've enjoyed all your reactions so far. They're really great. I just love that you're so natural and just being yourself. And of course, being totally shocked by Angelina's singing.
You've sent a lot of shockwaves through the Angelina Jordan community because the way you react, it reminds everyone of their initial reaction and maybe even how they still react and how excited everyone is.
You're all making me blush. It's funny because I don't actually know what I do when I react to things until I'm editing the video. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
We try to keep it very natural, and I haven't done my hair today. And Alan, have you shaved yet?
Yeah, this is my monthly shave. If I have a beard too long, I look like a rabbi.
I have no idea what I'm doing half the time, and I just happened into doing this. And the fact that I can actually record videos and do this is just a miracle.
All you have to do, Debbie, is to be yourself.
Well, all right, that's about all I know how to do.
You do that very well.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
The video I've sent you is it's 3 songs.
I will explain to you why I've chosen each of the songs after you've heard them. That'll make it more interesting because these were very deliberate choices. You were doing chronology, so you're still 7, 8 years old. So I was very aware to go to an older stage. So I thought that was a safe way of
They're
doing
going to
it.
be so excited. There's been a mixed reaction to my reactions. So many want me to stay on the chronological order because they're enjoying seeing me journey through when she was little bitty. She's so tiny. And then several of them are like, you're never gonna get to when she's older. Hurry up and do the older stuff. And I'm like, I don't think I can.
One of the things I want to say tonight for this podcast, Debbie, is thank you for allowing us to take you out of your chronological order because we feel
You are
honored.
so welcome.
We feel honored that you're allowing us to break through the dam of your chronological order. And that will be part of the extra surprise for you because we're pressing the fast forward button on your chronological order.
I didn't even know I had a fast forward button and you pressed it. But I get really nervous in between when I go to record the next one because I don't listen to her in between. Because if I feel like I listen to her, then I'm going to get more used to her voice, and I don't want to get used to her voice yet. I want to experience it exactly the way it is when I listen to her the next time.
That's an unjustified fear because Pontus and I have both been listening to her for 2 or 3 years, and we still get excited like little children.
I've heard other reactors also say, it doesn't matter how many times I've heard her voice, I still get shocked how good she is when she starts singing.
I think my biggest struggle at the beginning was her age. I think I gave the analogy, it's equivalent to a baby being born and coming out and having a full conversation with you. That's how shocking it is to see this tiny little baby girl. And she's such a baby girl. She's so cute with that little flower halo around her head. She looks like something that belongs on top of a cake. And to see that little baby singing like that is just, it breaks my brain. It absolutely breaks my brain.
Usually Alan is the one that sets the title for the podcast episode, but I think we all know what the title of this one should be. She breaks my brain.
She breaks my brain. She really does. Yeah, she really does actually break my brain. And when I was watching the one video where she did the audition for Norway's Got Talent, holy cow. I told everybody I understood now why everyone's watching reaction videos of Angelina because I couldn't wait to see the judges' brains get broke. Which they did. And then at one point, the one guy, I'm like this, and he has the exact same face. And I'm like, do you see this face? That's the Angelina Jordan face. She broke your brain. That's what you look like. He's the one that asked if you know what that song meant. And
Yeah.
I loved her answer. It was such a beautiful answer. It's a sad Sunday. It's easy. What else could it mean? Now, I wanted to tell you, gentlemen, something. In one of my reactions, I even said, her voice is like wrapping you up in a warm blanket. And that's kind of what triggered everyone, like, there's a podcast and you would be great on it. And I'm like, what podcast? What are you talking about? And so you have aptly named your podcast.
Pontus came up with that name because he lived in Sweden and they had very cold winters. So that's why Pontus came up with that name.
Which I love. There's a lot of words that I've made up that I call things that are not right, which the angels have educated me on a lot of things, which is really nice. It's been very helpful.
Yeah. The AJ community are very forgiving. You can make mistakes with the AJ community and they will let you down very gently.
They have been angels. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. And don't you think that's adorable that we're all called, because I'm definitely inducted in there. Calling them angels is just the most adorable thing.
We have all kinds of guests on our shows. Some are vocal coaches, but some are just like you, just enjoying Angelina for some reason. And I don't know why they're enjoying Angelina.
Do you know one of her biggest challenges to me is she's making me run out of adjectives. Like, I cannot figure out, there's not enough. And I am a word nut. So I know a lot of words. I'm an avid reader. It doesn't matter. You could literally say every adjective that you could think of, and it's still not going to be enough.
Yeah, and I think that's where the feeling you get when reacting to her, that I'm not worthy of reacting to her. I can't even say the proper words to describe how I feel. And everything I say it's not dignified enough.
I think it was my second video, because I try to read every comment that I get. It helps me understand the artist. I try to be very respectful of the artist. It doesn't really matter how much you try. You're never going to be able to describe her, to find the right words.
I'm sure in the next half hour, Debbie, you will break new ground, either with coming up with new words, or maybe your eyeballs will pop more out of your head than they've ever popped out before, or your ears will dilate.
She does tend to do that to me. I tell you what, the summertime video that I did, I couldn't even let her get out the word summertime. I think she got summertime, and that's it. And I was like, what? What? I'm like, summertime. Oh my gosh. Hold on. She said this word better than anybody on the whole face of this planet.
That's actually the common thing about people listening to her. Especially if you listen to one song over and over again. You get to hear small details that is so good. Somebody said it's like small treasures in her songs, because she does something to it that is, you can't even reproduce what she's doing.
No.
She's pronouncing words in a way that sounds so good, but you can't do it yourself.
I think one of the things I said is there's so many facets.
Yeah, good word.
To the entire event of a song. Now, again, I'm still in her young age, so her expressions, her voice, then the way she drops off her words, and those long notes, and then switching from low to high, and then the sultry, she lures you in.
There's a different adjective for every different word that she sings. So if she has a song of 50 words, you need 50 different adjectives.
And then you have the emotion that she exudes, and then you have the emotion that you're feeling. And then you have all the thoughts that are going through your head. Then you go right back to the fact that, oh my gosh, she's 8 years old.
Yeah.
And she breaks your brain.
I think we're about to break your brain in a different direction, Debbie.
I'm so nervous about hearing her when she's older.
All I will tell you now is the first song we will hear, she is now 11 years old.
We could also say that she's accompanied by a guitarist only. One more small detail which is interesting, and that is that Alan interviewed this guitar player. His name is Egil Clausen. And what did he say, Alan? What was the most surprising thing?
He said many things. He said that most of the time they just do one and occasionally two takes. And she's reading the lyrics and he's just going along with her. And there's virtually no rehearsal. It's all done very, very spontaneously.
We don't necessarily plan anything. So we just plan that she's coming in. We are going to record some songs, and the songs is just planned when we're there. Of course, I know the song from before, and I think that was the first or the second take. We rarely do more than two takes, even though we haven't played the song together.
Wow. For her to not only do everything I just listed before, at such a young age. How? You think about this. An 8-year-old can't cook a whole dinner because they don't know how to do that. Even if you taught them, they're still just going to screw it up. And then you have this young girl that's not only singing like a little miniature goddess, but she's arranging this music the way she wants it. It doesn't compute. How does she do it? I'm so glad she does it.
Disney made a movie, The Jungle Book, and in it there was a boy, Mowgli, who was raised by wolves, and he thought he himself was a wolf. Angelina Jordan was raised by music, and she is actually music.
She is. She absolutely is. You know that little clip where she's 18 months old?
Yeah.
I didn't do a video on this, but I did watch it. See her with that microphone. That is what she was born to do, was to sing.
Yeah.
There is no doubt in my mind. If I could say that about anyone that I've ever seen sing a song, and I've seen really great singers, none like the talent that she has at such a young age to what I've seen so far. She was born to sing, which is, oh my goodness, that was your all's thing. Look, we're so connected.
Yeah. Okay, shall we roll the tape?
Let's go ahead and get to it. I'm not nervous as in reacting, just I'm excited, nervous seeing her at 11.
11, yeah.
I've never seen it. Hold on. Okay. I'm just getting a look at her while she's 11. Okay. She's grown quite a bit since I've seen her. All right. She looks amazing. 11 years old. She is 11.
Yeah.
She's barely into double digits. I just don't know if your people are prepared. I'm not prepared. But
You're
I'm not
never
ready.
prepared for Angelina.
What? Okay, I'm actually almost sweating. Like, I'm not kidding. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're ready.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm crazy for feeling.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know her. I mean, I know the song. I don't know her. Oh my gosh.
I chose this song for you, Debbie, because you living in Kentucky, you must be into country music, and you've also done Stevie Ray Vaughan. And so I thought we would go down a country avenue because that would be very close to your heart.
I was raised on old singers like Elvis Presley, Doris Day, Patsy Cline. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Also, Angelina said herself that this is one of the songs that she likes most to sing.
Look at her right there.
Yeah.
Look at her expression. I'm an empath, so I can feel people's emotions. The amount of emotion that she puts into every single word is just mind-blowing. But look at her right there. That's the epitome of she's feeling everything. And all we've heard is one word, crazy. That's it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you made me emotional now.
I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Let me back up just a little bit. Oh, look at her little face. So cute. She's so cute. think we're ever going to get through this one, but I got time. I got
Yeah, we
lots of
have
time.
all night.
Okay, here we go.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling
Oh my gosh.
so lonely. I am crazy.
Her little who does that? She's 11. She's 11. Oh my gosh, and look at her expression right there. I can't take her. She breaks my brain so bad. I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Okay, thank you for trying, and let's cancel this episode now.
She's just too much.
I know.
She's so much. And I just tried to actually listen to the beginning and close my eyes, because if I can just stop looking at her and listen, that's another whole experience.
I actually do that myself with my first time listens. I listen to the audio only first because I can't take it otherwise.
And she has a straight shot path to my heart.
Yeah.
And I think that's how she resonates with so many people. I'm going to start it over.
Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I am crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy for feeling so blue. I knew.
I just need to remind you all that she's 11 years old.
Yeah.
She's only 11 years old, singing like a boss. I have so many goosebumps right now. She is singing this song perfectly. To take a song like this, Patsy Cline is probably one of the best singers in the world. Unfortunately, we lost her too soon. But I know Patsy Cline. I know this song. If you've ever tried to sing this song, you're not good at it. I can just tell you that right now. It's a very difficult song to sing. I also noticed a change in her voice from when she was 9. I hear some higher pitches in her voice that, even though she's got the low notes, but there's a, oh my gosh, it's like just refined. She's killing me. She's killing me. Okay. I'm going to back up just a little bit. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. And she's 11. Okay, here we.
Crazy for feeling. I knew you love me as long as you wanted.
Okay. So here's my other thing I just saw. Do you see her hand over her heart? One of the things I did study was body language. You can't fake this. Yeah, so anytime you're talking to someone and anytime they have their hand over their heart, it is from their heart. It's heartfelt. And she's doing that because it's natural for her.
Yeah.
She feels everything. And an 11-year-old should not be able to feel any part of this song, like at all. By the way, I have my grandmother, and my grandchildren are 5, 6, 7, and will be 8. And I have 2 daughters, and I've raised them. So I can say that I'm familiar with an 11-year-old, and that's not it. That's not normal.
No.
It's, gosh, she's so amazing. Okay.
Feeling so lonely. I am crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you love me as long as you wanted.
gonna kill me.
Worry. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Oh,
Okay, hold on. Hold up. Hold on. It's just gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
I can't. She's just,
It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I'm still bouncing back and forth that she's just a little kid and she's singing like this, and her emotion is so heartfelt. And then I think of the complexity of the song that is not easy to sing.
Yeah, I think one of the things about her is also the choices she makes in interpreting songs.
I would love to hear her thoughts. You know, I think one of my first realizations with her at the age of 9 and then back at 6, she's conveying emotions that technically she should not be able to even comprehend. And she's doing that here. She doesn't have the life experiences that an adult has, that you go through love and you get your heart broken. And that brings that essence of emotion because you've experienced it. She's doing it though. She does it. I don't know how she does this. Not only does she do it, but she does it like a goddess. And her voice is so beautiful. There's another thing that shatters my brain is she's a kid, but she's singing like this and it's so incredibly beautiful. Then she pops right back into a little kid again.
Yeah.
It's magical. Okay, I am so rambling. I'm sorry. I'm excellent at rambling. Okay, here we go.
worry. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving
Her little smile. Her little smile after.
If it's any consolation to you, Debbie, we're pretty sure that you will be familiar with the next song as well.
She's just amazing. I don't know how she can understand and not only convey the emotions that she does, but how she makes me feel. I was actually thinking of an ex-boyfriend that our relationship ended years and years ago. And then I started thinking about the girl's dad, and all these memories flood you that you get lost in it. And oh my gosh, she's just stunning. I hope I don't have black on my face, but oh my gosh.
Okay, the next song we will hear, Debbie, she is now
Yeah.
16.
Oh my gosh. Alan, when trying to do to me? I have a heart condition.
You will be surprised to hear the next song as well.
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
I know. She can really mess you up.
She really can. If there's anybody to get you in your feels,
Yeah,
Angelina Jordan will do it. That was a great song.
yeah. Great choice, Alan.
Great choice, Alan.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
If you're from Kentucky and you're not a million miles from Nashville, it was obvious that I should choose a song like this.
You did good. At least I know the song, which is even better. One of the things I can say about that song is how effortlessly she sang it and how effortless it made it seem to be able to sing that song. And I don't mean to keep harping on this, but that is a very difficult song to sing.
The next song that she sings is equally difficult.
Mhm. Oh dear. Okay. All right.
Brace yourself.
Oh, I have a feeling it's just going to shock my socks off.
But one thing that's good is this clip is a short one. It's from her TikTok. And one of the things you'll probably notice is the color of her eyes. Because she's decided to wear contacts.
Oh, I did hear that.
Yeah. So now we go
Okay.
from 11 to 16 years. So imagine how that sounds like.
Oh my gosh, I can't even. Okay, 16 years old. I'm about to know, but I can't imagine. Okay, all right. Here we go. Oh, I'm so not ready for this. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I did not expect that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alan, what are you doing to me? Look, he's over there sitting down there with a little smile like I knew it was going to break you. Oh my gosh. Well, one thing I can say is that she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful. I haven't even heard the song. Didn't even know what she said. Just seeing her all grown up was just a shock. Okay, here we go.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy.
Oh my gosh. Her eyes are so expressive. I don't think I can do this. This is wow. I don't have words for this.
All the choices she makes, from what she's singing, how she's dressing, how she's looking, it's all very, very classy.
Do you recognize the song yet?
Oh yes, I did recognize the song.
Good.
Good choice there.
When I prepared this for you, I listened through the 11-year-old Crazy, and then I went to the 16-year-old Crazy. And first I thought, has it happened so much? Why did Alan choose this one? But then, yeah, you're gonna find out. There's so much depth in her voice. Now at 16, it's like crazy. It really is crazy.
Okay. I feel like I'm watching one of those videos you see on Facebook where they do the different pictures when they're little and then you see them grow up and all of
Yeah.
a sudden poof, there she is. This little young woman that it's a shock to your system. It's not the color of her eyes. It's the expression. Okay. All right. Let's start it again. Okay.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you want.
When she pauses right there, like how she does the different words, I don't know what that's called, but I freaking love it. So what is that called? I don't even know what that's called.
It's called talent.
When she shows her talent, I freaking love it. she so how she kind of holds one word longer than what you're expecting her to hold it, and then goes into the other one and lets that one drop off. And it's her own technique.
It's a type of jazz improvisation within the country song.
Okay, I love that. I never knew I loved improvisation like that, but you just don't know what she's gonna do or how she's gonna say it. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot to take in. Okay, here we go.
Crazy for feeling so blue.
Her smile.
I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted.
That right there.
And then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worried, why do I let myself worry?
Oh my gosh.
Wondering what in the world did I do? Oh, crazy.
Oh my
For
gosh.
thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Oh my gosh. She's just mind blowing. Like, I mean, how in the world does this woman sing like this? She has the blues aspect. She's got jazzy stuff over here. She has this raspiness to her voice. She even sounded like a country artist. And English is not her first language. There was a lot of comments that said, it doesn't matter what genre that she sings, she can do all of it. Okay, you read that and you're like, okay, I'm sure. You love her. Holy mackerel. Look what she just did. She sang that song better than Patsy Cline. How's it even possible?
If it's any consolation to you, the third song that we will hear is not Crazy Again. We will not be hearing the same song for a third
Gosh.
time.
And she just sang better than Patsy Cline. And I never thought those words would ever come out of my face. You don't sing better than Patsy Cline. Not on this song. That version right there was better. And I can't believe I'm saying it. I hope my mother never sees this. She will smack me because I can't believe I'm actually saying it. And she just sang it on a freaking TikTok. Not like in a recording studio, not with all this fancy equipment, on a TikTok. She just sang better than Patsy Cline. Her own song, she owns it. Like, who does that? Nobody does that.
No.
Nobody does that.
I saw a reaction today where they were reacting to Angelina Jordan covering Whitney Houston's I Have Nothing. And they
Oh.
said, okay, she's singing it better than Whitney Houston. And they were also like, we're going to get in trouble
Oh
for
my
saying this.
gosh. See, that's how I feel about saying Patsy Cline. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't say somebody sang Patsy Cline's song better than her. She's the best at that song. That's her song. It's her signature song. But I have grown up on country music. To hear her have that country twang is incredible. There are singers that only sing like that because it's natural for them. You don't just sing that way. And she's doing it on a TikTok. She's doing it on a TikTok. Just okay, now I can see. I mean, like I thought that she was a great singer before.
Yeah.
Fast forwarding to this, she breaks my brain. She really truly does break my brain. There isn't anything she can't sing.
After the next song, Debbie, your brain will turn into jelly.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I think Alan has a sadistic streak. I think he does. Alan, I have a heart condition.
It's education in the form of a short, sharp shock. So you're getting a very, very condensed education.
What are you doing to me? You know, it's definitely different to be able to talk to somebody instead of just being alone. You know, I remember the first one I did, I'm like, I have so many questions. I thought she was 7, but she's in a studio with a band. So this isn't when she started. You just don't walk into a studio with a band. And she had to have sung before that. One of the things I saw that she did that quiver, but she does it while she's humming. Who does that? Did you see her do that when she's got her mouth closed? She's actually humming whatever note that the end of that word, and then doing the quiver hum. There you go. That's a new technical term.
Quiver hum.
For all you vocal coaches out there. Can you do the quiver hum? Well, it's a signature Angelina Jordan move that nobody can replicate.
Alan and me, we went to one of her concerts in Norway last year. And she opened with a song. Everybody was stunned. I'm thinking of the Mount Everest.
Yeah.
I'm no vocal coach either, but she went up into a sort of a falsetto voice that nobody has ever heard her sing like that. And she just opened it like that.
'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Woo, woo,
That's the thing about Angelina. She uses her voice and her singing technique to fit the song, not to show off. But she could if she wanted to.
She's not predictable. She's not at all predictable. She's done about 15 or 20 different genres, and she's so comfortable in every genre. She sounds completely different with each different genre that she does. She continually reinvents herself, and the way she does it just is mind-boggling.
She did not sound country the first Crazy video. That's something that whatever she's done, she's evolved into being able to adapt into that. That's another thing that's so not easy to do. You can like make fun of country singers and try to sound like that, but to actually sound good singing country music, it's only like a whisper of it. It's not even, it was just threaded through the song, barely there, just like the essence of it, enough where I could pick up on it, but it's something that I'm used to hearing. Wow.
I think she takes aspects of different genres and just mixes them together and uses them where she feels that they will be right when you hear that kind of twang that she puts into it. I think that's so lovely when you hear that. She really just does the right choices every time.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that she's able to do that. And English isn't her first language. That's another thing. Now that she's 16 there, the fact that she can enunciate every word perfectly, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
I just said she sang better than Patsy Cline on Patsy Cline's song. Who says that? Nobody says that. Especially not on the song Crazy. Well, it tells you the difference between when she was 11 and 16, how much she has refined her voice.
Debbie, what we'll do is we'll play her version of Crazy for your mother for our next podcast, and we'll get your mother's live reaction.
Oh my gosh. You know what? My mom is she is almost 80. If I can finagle her to do it.
Yeah.
But don't you tell her I said that.
That would be great for you to do.
I'm still scared of my mama. She might be 80, but she be fierce.
Okay.
Those Southern mamas, you don't mess with them. But yeah,
Okay.
she's the great grandmother of the family. She's never heard of Angelina Jordan. It'd be interesting to find out. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we'll do that. Okay. So
Okay.
you said this next one, we're going back in time.
Yeah, she's 13 now, and I'll be surprised if you don't know this song. And I will give you a hint. Keep your last name in mind.
Oh, do you know that I might be related to Elvis Presley? My last name's Presley, obviously, but we've never found out. All right, so we're going to listen to 13-year-old Angelina Jordan doing Elvis Presley. Wow, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, that was at the thumbnail.
Oh Lord, my God.
Oh my gosh. I have never heard her voice that low. Ever. What the heck? What the How did she do this? Can you all get that low?
I can barely hear that low, let alone sing that low.
She's actually singing it in the same key as Elvis.
Yeah, but he was just insane.
Yeah.
He spoke so low. I didn't know that she could get that low.
This is one thing I would like to ask her. How did that go? Did you just wake up and say, "Oh, I'm going to sing an Elvis song in Elvis's key"?
And look how calm she looks right there. I can do that. Yeah, I'm going to sing the lowest register possible. You can't even imagine how low this is going to be. Yeah, and she just has a little smile on her face. Yeah, why? Because I'm 13. That's what 13-year-olds look like.
I'm guessing she's just doing this just for training. And it's just, for her, it's just like, okay, another song.
We got to hear that again. What the heck?
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder
Okay. Okay. Hold on. It's amazing to witness that much talent. It really, truly is. It's shocking. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, I can't imagine ever being able to do that. You can't actually wrap your head around someone that is that talented. That's why she breaks my brain. It's like seeing someone sing those high notes, but they're sitting down on the floor cross-legged, like it's no big deal. You know, and we'd be over here going, like that and stretching up because we can't reach those, but they're just belting them out. She is doing that 13 years old, and she's just got that little smile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder
Oh my gosh.
consider all the words thy hand have made. I see the stars. I hear the rolling thunder. Thy power throughout the universe displayed.
Okay. If she were to sing opera, she could sing all the parts. She is going from hell to heaven. Because I've heard her do high. She could do all the parts. And you can hear that operatic sound. That quiver's still there. I think that she just has that naturally.
Every song that she does, she shows how much talent she has.
She's insanely talented.
Yeah.
You can't even comprehend how much talent she has.
Yeah.
If I hadn't seen her from a little girl doing what she did, then seeing her at 11 and now 13 and now 16, but you can't even, it's an immeasurable talent that obviously I'm only dabbled in. You all have heard so much more than what I have. I'm not an expert, but I know greatness when I see it, and she's great. This is greatness. Every aspect of greatness. I think that's why she breaks my brain so much. I can't even get into the emotional aspect of this song I'm listening to right now because I'm still in such shock that she's in that register and that she's that low. And she's smiling because she's 13. Okay, so an example, what did I do? Fly Me to the Moon. This is one she sang at some charity concert. I listened to it, was absolutely shocked, stunned, amazed, and just smiling and could not believe it. I listened to it a second time when she was on The View. Brought me to instantaneous tears. I almost cried my whole face off. But that's what I mean by there's so many facets. I could react to one song probably 5 times because I can't get past certain things, which one guy, he was like, just get past her age. Like, I'm sorry. It's easier said than done. You can't just just pretend that elephant's not there. So I can't even get to the emotional aspects of the song because I can't believe she can sing that low. I'm stunned that she is quivering and she's doing all she's doing that she normally does, but that low. And she's 13. Remember I said her voice was a little higher? At the 11? That was on purpose. That was on purpose. Now that I know, that's what she does to me. I can't help it.
Yeah. I sort of recognize what you're saying here. You got to get through certain phases with her.
Yes.
And even for me, when I've heard everything she's ever recorded, and even now when she released this new single, I heard the first time and I thought it was great. But then it grew on me.
Yeah.
Because it's like all those layers that she has incorporated into the song. And it's like, okay, now I'm listening to the lyrics, and the lyrics is great. Now I'm listening to her voice. Now I'm listening to the details of her voice. Now I'm catching up that she did this part here, like that. And then the next time, the next chorus, she did like that. So she varies it. And it's like, I wouldn't say it's like a roller coaster, but it's like,
It is.
it's like a treasure hunt almost, that you can find stuff in it.
Yes.
Again and again and again and again. I've never had any experience like it with any artist.
If she puts 10 different vibratos into each word, then each time you listen to it, it's so rich and so textured. And that's why you don't get tired of it, because there's just so much to hear within each word.
I can't imagine getting tired of it. But then also, I'm going to add on to your list of things that then you reach the emotion that she's actually conveying and the emotion with each lyric. And then you get to go into your own emotions on how all of that makes you feel, which explains why I can be so freaking happy listening to one song and then I listen to it again and I'm just bawling like a baby. And I can't explain it other than like what you said, there's just the layers of it all. I like facets.
Yeah.
Facets are, it's the best way. And I'm not emotionally connecting with this song yet. I'm just so stunned. Her little 13-year-old face. I just can't get over that. At 13, who could attempt to sing like Elvis Presley in that register? And she is doing it effortlessly. That one, right before I paused it, I knew that note was actually the lowest note. Didn't phase her. She didn't bring her chin down. She could even go lower. I'm just rambling over here like a crazy person.
Just you carry on, Debbie, and there's a bit more to hear of the song.
Okay.
Thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then I shall bow in humble adoration, and there proclaim, my God, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sing my soul, my Savior God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Bye.
Oh my gosh. You're getting all sucked in by all of that. And then, when she turns back into this little kid again, it just kills me. I was almost like, I'm tearing up. I can't believe her voice. And then, gosh. I would like to hear her sing that song in the high pitch too. I would love that.
The purpose of this podcast is to make sure that you don't lose interest in Angelina Jordan and you carry on full steam ahead for the future.
Oh my gosh, Alan, you do have a sadistic side. I'm not gonna lie, you do. I know you picked that one on purpose. I was so not expecting that. You need that as your text message sound tone, like where she just goes, bye. Oh my gosh, that was the contrast between what you just heard. This is precisely why she breaks my brain. The contrast of singing like some professional singer that has been polished for 50 years, and you are so mesmerized, and then she just bloop, right back to a little kid. She did that on Norway's Got Talent. Killed me. Her little bye. Okay, we're hearing that again.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, that's too much. You picked that on purpose, didn't you, Alan?
I picked the song on purpose. I don't keep track of every time she says bye at the end, so you got lucky with that one, Debbie. You've got your big toe wet in the deep end of the pool,
I do.
and at least you know what universe you're in now. You know that the water is healing water, and it's very emotional water. So this is just a preview for your education of what to expect in the next few months.
There's no doubt that I will absolutely continue. My plan is to do every single song that she has.
Yeah.
A lot of people are in a hurry, and I get it.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I've learned, I'm 52, about to be 53, is to actually live in the moment.
Yeah.
And absorb that moment and enjoy that moment. Not if you're constantly thinking about what else there is out there, you miss what's right in front of you. And it took me a lot of years to learn that one.
Debbie, I don't know if you're a Southern Baptist, but I know you're a Southern, and tonight you've been baptized.
No, that's so awesome. Okay, I take back what you said. You don't have a sadistic streak, but maybe a little one. Okay. So he was sadistic and I was baptized all in the same show. That's quite the combo right there.
Yeah.
Honestly, Alan, those were great choices. All different, so many different variations. I would have never expected that last one.
Yeah, that is the most shocking one.
She continues to just shock me. After I get halfway through her music, it's taken a lot of self-discipline not to listen to it on my own because I want to and I can't. I can, but I don't want to. I want to do the journey with everybody else.
Okay.
And it's going to be nice to be able to just sit back and turn her music on and listen.
Yeah.
And I've not been able to do that yet.
Let us know when you get your mother to hear Patsy Cline, because I'm really
Oh, okay.
curious.
I
I'm
am
really looking
too.
forward to that.
I'll let you know, and maybe I'll talk her into doing a recording, and I'll use that video. It would be
Okay.
fun to find out. I can't imagine those words ever coming out of her mouth. Yeah.
Debbie, you've been great. You've been a great guest, and you haven't rambled too much.
Great fun.
Great fun, and you're exactly what we hoped from this
Oh,
podcast.
thank you.
Yes.
Exactly.
You're amazing. You're a
Oh my
star,
gosh.
Debbie. Yeah.
You're making me blush again. Thank you both so much. Honestly, it is an honor and a privilege to come on here. All the angels, the fans of Angelina Jordan, have been unbelievably kind to me, offering me so much information. You all have been amazing. To stumble into her just off of a request and find myself going down to this journey, it's almost like a spiritual journey that I would have never expected to find. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every person and every moment, and for you two, and definitely for Angelina.
None of us were expecting this. None of us were expecting Angelina Jordan. She's come as a shock to thousands of people around the world.
Oh, I can definitely see why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Thank
thank
you,
you
Debbie.
all
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I really do appreciate both of you.
Okay.
Yeah, we appreciate you too. That's a given. Okay. You take care, Debbie.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Oh, we'll do Angelina Jordan's bye.
Bye.
Bye.